Welcome to the room. Okay, this is going to be probably a quick 15-minute because it's Friday. We got some things to do, but I want to make sure that I'm being transparent with you and I'm giving you an opportunity to think. I will also let you know that there is a link if you're inside of the listening lounge, inside of the Pinterest room. There's a link above my head. That link is to a free workshop. It is a free 2-hour workshop. I did this workshop for my paid clients the last week of February where we got really strategic about where does the money reside in 2022, how to plan that thing out. I also gave them a copy of my money guide, which is an Excel spreadsheet. And the Excel spreadsheet actually shows you in real time where the money resides based off of the things you've planned for your business. I need you to click the link ebonybizdiva.com. The pop-up is going to come up immediately. You're going to click that button to learn more information, but it's a free workshop tomorrow. And the replays are available to those of you that aren't able to make it live. I would suggest if you can make it live, even if it's in some pieces, to make it live because there's going to be some shifts in how we move inside of our business in 2022. There's got to be some mind shifts about how you show up strategically inside of your business. There's got to be some mind shifts about your business model. And you're going to have some aha moments about the things that you even plan for your business that ain't making you no money. So we've got to be really careful about what we've planned for the entire year, because if we don't know off the bat how we're going to get to that dollar amount, cent by cent, and I don't want you to think that this is where we're going to be writing down every little thing. It's not, but it's definitely, hey, Courtney, hey, Judith, welcome to the listening lounge. I just want to make sure that you're clear. Courtney is also a VIP inside of the Pinterest Your Brand Bootcamp, so she is going to get access automatically to the free workshop tomorrow. I need you to bring your calendars. I need you to bring your planners. We're going to be writing things down in real time. This is not a sit and watch Paula and listen to Paula divvy out the plan. This is a sit and we're going to actively work out what your plan looks like. And the first quarter is going to be completely done. The reason why is because if you don't implement the thing, then you're not going to know how to do the thing. I'm going to say that one more time. If you do not implement the thing, then you're not going to know how to do the thing. So we are in a season of implementation, and this 2.5-hour workshop is going to actually get you to your money quicker because you're going to see it written down based off of what your plan is for 2022 and what you hope and dream to do, right? And then we're also going to get rid of the clutter that doesn't make sense. Because some of you have some things in your plan for 2022. Hey, Tierra, thank you for coming into the listening lounge. Some of you have some plans for 2022 that ain't going to make you no money. And with my money plan that I give you in this free workshop, you're going to see it. It's going to be very apparent. So there's nothing like seeing things in black and white. Sometimes we can tell you, but sometimes we got to show you. And sometimes you got to show yourself. So let me introduce myself. I'm Paula Marie, AKA. I'm getting some feedback. Where's that feedback coming from?
They wouldn't tell me. Alice, can you mute your mic?
Oh, yeah. All righty. Got rid of that. Okay, so what I want you to know is that it's been 14 days, and I know that some of us have not been moving as quickly as we wanted to in 14 days, and I want to give you some grace today and let you know that that is so okay. But I want to go through some things, and I'm going to ask you 3 questions today. That's why it's going to be a really, really short time together. I'm going to ask you 3 questions because I'm a Capricorn. It's Capricorn season, okay? So I'm trying to bless you because I feel like this is definitely my season of the blessings. But I also want you to have some intention about what you're doing. So I'm talking to you about where did the money reside in the first 14 days of your business in 2022. If you have this big overarching goal, where did the money reside? So I'm going to go straight into my slides and we're going to move through it. I want to know, are you starting the year as planned? Just take inventory, take self-inventory in yourself right now. That's all I want you to do. Take self-inventory in yourself. Because I want to know, are you moving in the direction that you wanted to move in? Let me know that in the comments. The first 14 days of the year, if you're listening to this live on YouTube or Facebook, I want to know. And if you're in the listening lounge, raise your hand and just let me know. I'm not going to bring you on stage, but just raise your hand and let me know. Did the first 14 days line up with the vision you had for your business? Is it moving in that trajectory? Just a question. We're just doing some self-analyzation. So I just want you to be aware. Just want you to be aware of the thing, right? So how much did you make the first 14 days? And now you don't have to put that down, but internally, I want you to just assess how much money came into you, how much money flowed to you, right? How much money did you make in 2022 so far in the first 14 days, right? The first question out of the three, are you tracking with your revenue goals? And if you're in the listening lounge, raise your hand. Let me know. Are you tracking? Did money flow to you? I need to know that. You need to know that because there are things that we do in our business that draws and attracts money to us. And we may not know what those are. That's why inside of the Plan Year 2022 strategy session tomorrow, we're going to get into it. The money plan is going to show you what makes you money and what doesn't make you money. It's going to be very clear. It's going to be crystal. And so if you're not tracking with your goals, definitely click the link that is above us inside the listening lounge. It's a free workshop. It's 2 hours. Or click the link that is underneath, www.ebonybizdiva.com. Actually, let me put it in the comments for you as well inside of the live video, just so that you have access to it. And when you click that link to the site, it's actually going to pop up for you. There it is. So are you tracking with your goals? Just take mental inventory because we're halfway through January, right? And some of us, we feel like there's certain things that we do real hot, fast, and heavy that's going to create a lot of abundance and wealth for us. And it will. But it will also leave you depleted and drained because you're moving hot, fast, and you don't know the pockets of your business. And that's what the money plan gives you. It gives you an idea, roadmap of where the pockets of your business are, where you peak and where you valley, right? So what systems are you using to track? What systems are you using? How do you even know how much money you're bringing in? What systems are you using? How did you increase your visibility for your brand the first 14 days? We're inside the Pinterest room on Clubhouse, right? So Pinterest is a really huge part. We're inside of the Pinterest Your Brand boot camp page on Facebook. I want to know from everyone who's also in YouTube, how are you increasing your visibility? What are you chasing? What did you chase? What did you spend the most time and energy in 2022, the first 14 days for your business? How did you increase the visibility for your brand? Because in order for you to get to your revenue goals, people have to see you. And we also have to funnel new people into your business. It's business 101. So we cannot keep doing the same thing to the same people. We've got to have a way to funnel. Got to have a way to funnel new faces, new eyes, new ears, new people touching our products and our services. So number 2 question, how did you increase your visibility for your brand, right? And how are you tracking it? How are you tracking it? That's major important. How are you tracking it? Because you could be tracking it in your head, but that's not where the money resides, right? So we've got to make sure that we're sitting where the money resides. So if we're sitting where the money resides in our business, if we're using platforms and we're using systems that are going to help us to track what we're attracting to see what's working and what's not working, now we have something that we can work on. There's a plan. There's something that's systematic about that. And the third question, because I told you I only got 3 questions for you today. The third question is, do you know the peaks and the valleys of your business? Do you know the times of the year when people are looking for you the most? Do you know the times of the year when your business goes a little flat, where revenue and interest kind of wanes? Everybody has peaks and valleys in their business. What we do when we are hitting a valley, when the business isn't moving as hard and tough, matters just as much as what we do when we're hitting the peak of our business. It definitely matters. So, do you know what that looks like in your business? Because we're going to get into it tomorrow inside of the free workshop. Click the link that's above my head inside the listening lounge and make sure that you sign up for it. We start at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this live on YouTube and Facebook, definitely make sure you click the link underneath me. And I placed it inside of the chat as well. You're just going to go to www.ebonybizdiva.com. The pop-up is going to hit you right in the face. Click the button, fill out the information, you're in. 3 little boxes. Do you know the peaks and the valleys of your business? So Saturday, January 15th, that's tomorrow, honey bunches of oats. Definitely make sure that you click the link that is above my head. Now, I've already taught this once, and I've taught this to my paid clients that are inside of the Problem Slayer Academy, which is my group coaching program, where I help you to get cemented in showing up more powerfully online. Pinterest is built off of basics. It's an SEO platform, so we definitely got to dig into our SEO. We definitely need to make sure that the images that show up for us represent us and also are speaking and attracting. So we got to get tight with the types of imaging, what we're saying on the images, and how we're looking on the images. What questions are we asking? That's number 2. And then video content is king on most platforms. So we have to make sure that we understand how to use video content in a more responsible way, regardless of the platform that we're using, whether it's Pinterest or YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn. We have to be more powerful in how we educate and inform through video. How do we connect more through our video content? So that's what I do inside of the Problem Slayer Academy. And every month we get a little bit more rooted in each of those things. So we're not doing multiple things at one time. We're focusing on one thing at a time. And I wanted them to get really clear about their marketing strategy to understand what makes sense in terms of getting them the money that they are requiring and desiring in 2022. So I did this workshop for them first. I'm doing it one more time, and that's for you. And I'm asking you 3 questions. Where does the money reside? I'm asking you those 3 questions. The first question is, are you tracking with your revenue goals for 2022? Let me know if you are. And if you are, amazing. Give yourself a high five, okay? Pat yourself on the back, brush your shoulders off because you're doing it, okay? You are doing the damn thing. But if you're not, it's okay. We're only 14 days in. But I want you to start thinking about these 3 questions because these are the 3 questions I ask my clients every single month. So I'm not asking anything of you that I don't ask of them, and they pay me. So they pay me. Number 2, how did you increase your visibility for your brand in the first 14 days? What did you do? How did you move the needle on showing up in front of someone brand new who doesn't know you from a can of paint drying on the wall? I need to know that. How are you attracting new eyes on your business? How are you getting people to be more interested in the things that you're doing? The first 14 days, what did you do? Because maybe some of the things that you are doing are not really working to attract new eyes on your business. That's where the money plan comes into play. The money plan gets you really specific on the details of how you show up and how you attract. It really shows you, okay, if this is what's making me the most money, then this is giving me the most bang for my buck, then this is how I need to be showing up in the world. It gives you clarification, but it gives you clarification that's backed in dollars and cents. So it's important for you to understand the answer to that question, especially the first 14 days, right? And then the third question is, do you know the peaks and the valleys of your business? Do you know the peaks and the valleys of your business? Do you know when your business slows down? Because let me tell you, no business goes 100% hard and fast all the time. There may be a couple of weeks, there may be a couple of months that you know that your business is going to go down. It may be seasonal. It may be because it's spring. People are outside. They're not online more. That has nothing to do with you and your business. It has everything to do with just life and how the world is moving, right? So don't take peaks and valleys seriously and to heart. Understand how your business moves and the trajectory of how you earn more money in your business. Understand the times that it's time for you to focus on other parts of your business so that you can be ready for the peaks when they come. So we're going to outline this in your own planner. Make sure that you bring your calendars, you bring your big wall calendars, you bring your desk calendars, you bring your planners. I want you to write things out. I want you to block days off. We're going to go through all of this tomorrow inside of the actual workshop. Plan your 2022 business lives for a more powerful year. That's tomorrow. Click the link, sign up. It's absolutely free, and it starts at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Whew, I'm done, y'all. I think I did it. I said we were only going to be here for a minute, and I meant what I said. I said what I meant, and I meant what I said. Okay. So listen, click the link, Ebony Biz Diva, right here, ebonybizdiva.com, and hit the pop-up that comes up. Click on it, give me your name, give me your email, and sign up. It is also a free workshop where the replays are available. So even if you can't make it, you're going to get the replay on my blueprint of how I map out. And just to give you a little bit of background on how I even came to this, my regular JOB here in the DMV area, which is DC, Maryland, and Virginia, I've been a marketing manager for 20 years. So not only have I managed a team, but I've also cultivated programming and created programming. In order for us to advertise and get the programming out, there's a business model that needs to happen. You have to project at least 6 months out. So this time of year, if I were still at that JOB, because I quit, I left, I walked away in November. Okay. November the 29th will forever be etched in my head, in my heart. But up until that time, for the last 20 years, I'm working for corporate and government entities. You've got to project, and you've got to project with spreadsheets that tell you what you're projecting to make and how that number fits into your overall annual income, right? Minus all of your expenses. That's what I did for 20 years. So it's ingrained in my DNA. I can do it with my eyes closed. And they always say teach what you can teach with your eyes closed without thinking, without preparation. I can teach that with my eyes closed, without preparation. When it comes to how you market, it has to make sense to the dollars that you're generating. It has to. We do not generate marketing just to be out here in these internet streets. We have to have a purpose and a plan. So that is why the Plan Your 2022 workshop is super important, because when you have a plan and you understand how the dollars move together to add to your annual goals, the focus of how you market becomes different. The focus of what you market becomes different. It is a stronger marketing plan when you know the dollars that are going to be generated because of it, or lack thereof. Some of you are going to find pockets and holes in your marketing plan. Some of you are going to say, oh, I thought I was going to make this amount of money and I see it ain't adding up. And that's why we want to catch it now on day 15 of January, the first month of the year, so that we can build and grow that plan out. Now, that's going to be the foundation of your year, how you market and move through space. Hey, Rhonda, welcome. Happy anniversary. I see your balloon. Rhonda's been here a year inside of the clubhouse streets. So we need to be very intentional about what we market, how we market, and this is working smarter, not harder. Period. Question. This is how we moving in the world. So I want you to be aware of that, and I want you to have that money plan. All right. So listen, I'm out of here. I promised that we would only do this for 20 minutes, and I'm going to keep to my word. Make sure you click the link that is directly underneath me. Where I'm at, right here, directly underneath me. Okay. If you're watching live, the video, and if you are listening live, then I want you to click the link above my head. I'll see all of you tomorrow. I can't wait to talk about what it is that you have planned out. I want to see what your aha moments are. I want to know how you're pivoting with what you're planning. I want to know how you're going to use the money guide that's going to map out exactly if you're going to hit your revenue goals, and how you're going to hit your revenue goals, and how quickly you're going to hit those revenue goals. You may also find that the things that you want to spend the most time on are generating the least amount of dollars. The money plan that I give as a free gift for this free workshop is going to change your life. It's going to change your whole life, because instead of us working harder like hamsters on a wheel, we're going to be working a lot smarter. So I can't wait to see you. Have an amazing weekend, and we'll talk tomorrow inside of the free workshop. All right. Peace.